Hello, and welcome to the Jesus Podcast. You are looking at a dark screen. Let me see if I can't change that. All right? Let's see here. Boop, boop, boop. As you can see, I am completely unprepared because that's just how I work. Unprepared, off the cuff stuff. Let's see. Oh, here we go. All right. And close enough. Let's see if I can't squeeze this down a little bit. There we go. There we go. Almost. It's almost there. Welcome to the Jesus Podcast. Sorry for being so unprofessional. It's just that, I had a dream. And the dream was that I was not where I wanted to be in life. And I had to get up. And I have to put effort into this. And I looked at some of my posts, and there are hundreds of people who are watching this and watching the small things that I put on. And, it's all coming. Fear. It's basically what it is. I'm afraid to fail. And when you put effort into something and you don't see any results, instead of pushing on, I just tend to give up. So today that's going to be different. Today is the different day. Today is going to be the first of many podcasts. I know I've said that before. I know I've said that plenty of times. But I just discovered that I have like 48 followers on here. So I'm going to call you the 48 Apostles. I know the other Jesus had 12, but I wasn't even expecting to have anybody. So welcome, thank you to my 48 Apostles. I don't know who the heck you are. If you would like to put your name and comment your name in here, I will send you a one free sin token that I have. Let me see if I have an image of that one free sin token. Hold on. I can go to... And back to scene 2. All right. We're just going to stick here for the rest of the time because this is completely unpaired. I literally woke up from a dream saying, holy shit. Although I'm currently working at Staples Center, in case none of you guys know. Not Staples Center, Crypto Arena. I'm not going to lie. It's probably one of the best jobs I've ever had. Why is it one of the best jobs I ever had? Because I'm working with nothing but guys. Well, no, there's a couple women in now, but like everybody's chill, everybody's cool. I don't have to deal with like wokeness. Nobody's woke. Everybody talks freely. Everybody's friendly. And like we get to have like topics. And I'm not going to lie, for the most part I'm working with people who are felons. And let me say something. Felons are some of the nicest people you ever meet in the world. And they just got, honestly, a bad break because there was, they got put in tough situations. So that's that. I'm really enjoying it. I got to see LeBron James, become the all-time scoring leader. I, was at the Grammys and I saw, fucking Dr. Dre and LL Cool J and Fat Joe, and I don't know what's going on with Sam Smith. Um, DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled, he was the only guy who's security, because the other people had security, right? Jay-Z and Beyonce, they had their security. They just like walked through like it was nothing but DJ Khaled's security. I'm already pressed up against the wall, right? Because you said you have to stand in this hallway. You can't go to your break room because we have too many celebrities there. And like, okay, I'll stand in this hallway until you tell me where to go. And I'm like walking to where they tell me to stand, and DJ Khaled's coming through, and I'm already pressed up against the wall. And then his security guard sticks his hand out to make sure that I don't reach out to DJ Khaled. And I'm just like, come on, dude. Really? You think I'm going to do something to jeopardize my job at work during the Grammys? You think I'm going to like say something or reach out to DJ Khaled like he's some sort of like, I barely know who he is, I only know who he is because of his Weight Watchers commercial. And let me tell you something. It's not going well. That guy's got to weigh 3 bills. At least. It was great. And I like being a part of that. I like seeing the pageantry. I'm not so much like stoked on celebrities or things like that, but I like being there, seeing how it's watched, seeing how it's put together, all the stuff that they do, to put on that show. That's what's great, and watching LeBron James, who's a Laker, beat the all-time scoring leader, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who's also a Laker. That's fantastic as well. That is fantastic as well. And why is that fantastic? Because I got to check the time. 8:19. Okay. 8:20. I got to check the time on this because my brother says it has to be 15 minutes or it's not a good podcast. I'm getting a new camera. I'm going to try and hook up this like Brave 4 camera that I bought off of the Amazons. Hook that up. I don't know what that's going to look like. But if I could quote, honestly, I haven't looked up the actual quote, but I know Doja Cat is quoting somebody. But if I could quote Doja Cat, a dream without a plan is just a wish. So I'm trying to stop wishing that I'm a podcaster and trying to make myself a podcaster and trying to, make money out of this thing. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I think I'm a fun guy. I think I'm personable. I think I think I could do this because this is the personality I have. I have a people personality. I did something controversial the other day. I said that I was not a cisgendered male because I don't like that term. I just feel like I'm a male, and there are trans men and trans women, and then there are men and there are women, and I think that's how it should go. It doesn't mean I hate any trans. I have friends who are in the trans community who are, I guess they would consider them. I mean, we've never talked about it if they do or not. But my point is, the reason why I'm kind of like so passionate and kind of like pushing up against it is because I had 3 sets of parents who are my friends that I went to high school with, and they had 3. No, I didn't go to high school with one parent. But 2 of them I went to high school with, and they, both their teenage daughters, were probably lesbians or at the very least bisexual, or actually confused as to who they were because they thought they had to be something that the in crowd was telling them that they were. And I'm trying to figure out, why are you learning about all this stuff? What does it matter? Just fucking go through junior high and high school. Ooh, I probably shouldn't say these bad words. My bad. One of the girls still dresses like a tomboy. Honestly, don't know if, what her orientation is. None of my business. But the other one actually went through surgery and had her breast removed, and I forget. I don't want to give out the name, but and the third one was just a boy who best friend was a girl and wanted to wear dresses. And that's exactly what happened. He wore dresses, and then at some point he didn't want to wear dresses anymore. And now, in my opinion, just from observing him, he's going to grow up to be a fine gay man. He really is. And I think that what's going on with children is wrong, because even at 18, even though I knew who I was, I had no clue what my capabilities were. During that time, junior high and high school, I can't say that I didn't have dreams that were homoerotic, and which is true. Some of them are really disturbing, and I'm not going to get into those, but one pops out into my mind, and I don't want to. It's weird. Anyway, but just because I had those dreams, I never questioned my heterosexuality. You know what I mean? It's just a thing. But I was, for like a split moment when I woke up, I was like, what the? Nah. You know what I mean? But, with social media and everything, this is something that kids can't escape from. Today, I don't think they have the time to figure out who they are. I mean, there's some adult telling you that you could be any gender that you want, or, maybe you're pansexual, omnisexual, universally sexual. I've seen these things. I went down a rabbit hole, and it's mostly young girls who are, growing into womanhood and are uncomfortable in their bodies, as the vast majority of women are, if I could quote Jordan Peterson. I'm not an expert, but I looked down this stuff because at that time, I knew 3 different parents who were going through the exact same thing. One group of parents decided to do nothing and just let it play out. And sure enough, it played itself out. The other parents, they did the exact same thing, and that seemed to go well. And then the one child who did go into gender therapy, when I would talk to that child, I didn't see any pushback from the therapist when I would just have a conversation with the kid, when her mom. I didn't see it. And that's the disappointing part, because I see online many videos of young girls who, in my opinion, were brainwashed into transition and had surgeries that they didn't necessarily want and now regret it. And I hope that young lady or young man is not going to go through that, to be honest with you. I hope they made the right decision, because it's dangerous. All right. I'm at the 14:33. So I'm going to call it. Thank you for listening to the Gezus podcast. Sorry, this is haphazard. I am going to do better. It can only go up from here. And I just want to say to everybody, be nice and always fail. You have to fail. And if I can push that upon anybody, fail every day, because if you're not failing every day, you're not working towards something. And that's what we need to do. Work towards something to fulfill yourself. And when you fulfill yourself, you're happier. And when you're happier, the world's happier. And that's what we need. We need a lot of happy people out there, because the world is going crazy. All right. That's it for the Gezus podcast. You have a good day, and cheers.